What's going on, everybody? Happy Thursday. Happy Thirsty Thursdays. Happy day after Christmas. I hope everybody's Christmas was very special and amazing. All right, let's get into it. What do we have going on? What I did today. And we'll go from there. So first, let's just talk about what I did today. XLF, I said that I was going to buy some call options in XLF. So that's what I did. Now, I waited quite a while, probably like right here towards the close somewhere, or maybe here. Let's see, 10, 11. It's probably right here. Yeah. 11:40, something like an hour before the close or something like that. So those are March 21st is the expiration. $51 strike price. 90 cents, those are currently 89 cents. So I kind of messed up with the $51 strike price. Yeah, I did. But we're going to roll with it and see what happens. We'll see how this plays out. I'll probably just buy some in the money call options or something, whatever. Or maybe just close them out. Or maybe just let them ride. I don't know. So anyways, yeah, it's kind of a little bit of a mistake. After I placed the order, I came back and was like, oh, holy cow, 51. That's like a little ridiculous. I thought we were like close to 50 or something. I don't know. Anyways, who cares? Now let's go over some financial companies and see how they look. So Goldman Sachs looks good. This looks good. This is sort of how I wanted things to look today. I'm still in Goldman Sachs equity position 459 as well. Over here. Looks really good. I do want to do some debit spreads, but I'm a little bit skeptical on things for now. I'm not in full aggressive mode. I'm still a little skeptical. And plus, I had plenty of exposure. It could certainly add a lot more. I'm a little skeptical with how things are. So we're leaving it there. Let's go inside. JP Morgan looks really good. Really good. MasterCard looks fantastic. Whoa, it hit a new all-time high today. Visa looks great. Berkshire Hathaway, I think, looks the worst, which is interesting, right? But, if this rounds up and turns up, then booyah. So, financial services look good. Yeah, see, this gap was filled. That's nice. Yeah, this is a lot of down days in a row. Like, a lot, So, if things can turn up, like we're talking about, they can certainly support a move higher for a decent amount of time. Or who knows, this will turn into some sort of base or something. So there's that. Okay, Goldman Sachs. All right, so that's what I did today. And let's go over current positions. We did Goldman Sachs. All right, well, let's go top down. EA Sports. It's in the game. This looks okay. Yeah, this is fine. Whatever. 149 something. It's the cost bit. 149.82. It's 149. Yeah. Weekly chart, look at this. Boom. Pull back to here and where you would want it to find support. Monthly chart, look at this. Pretty wild. Now, the thing that is worrying is the heavy volume on these down days, and this was very violent. I wonder if there was any news. Well, first of all, let's look at some other video game companies and see what happened. Well, Take-Two looks a 10 bajillion times better. I might have to close out EA and go into Take-Two. Yeah, that's probably, yep. Yeah, wow. Let's look at Take-Two on a weekly chart. Oh, wow, does that look good. Wow, this looks really good. Oh, this looks much stronger than EA. So, interesting. Very interesting. All right, well, that's EA. Okay, Geo. Coiling and moving back up. So, man, this is lots of consolidation. Lots. February 21st is the expiration, $25 strike price. Those 505, those are currently flat. It's like 505. So, yeah, this still looks fine and can certainly work. And let's move on. Palantir. Yeah, like I said, I've got as much exposure to this as I want for the time being. Started buying in this area, and was adding for like 4 trading days in there. So anyways, the cost base is $77.78. This still looks good. Story remains the same with this one. Now we're going. Let's go to Taiwan Semiconductor. And yeah, this still looks fine. The equity position in this is 207.44, and I will not be adding to this one. But this still looks good. And let's see how the semis are looking. Trying to turn up. They are trying. AMD. Is so obviously a laggard. Nvidia's trying to turn up. It's trying. Yeah. Trying, huh? It's trying. How's it look on the weekly chart? Whoa! This looks fantastic on the weekly chart. Whoa, this changes my whole opinion. Wow. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I personally believe tomorrow's going to be a really important day. Whoa, look at the stochastic on the weekly chart for Nvidia. I gotta be honest, I'm a little bit perplexed at the lack of firepower in Nvidia these last few months. Maybe this is just forming another big base to continue higher. It very well could. I mean, this weekly chart is insane looking. That's fantastic. And the fundamentals of Nvidia are just shocking. I mean, it's like, they're shocking. And they will continue to be shocking for like a year or two, you know? So I am no professional analyst, that is for sure. But Nvidia is a company that I listen to their earnings every time and look at the numbers every time. And I am continue to be amazed. But again, that's why it's important where, my opinion, it means nothing, right? Like it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. So while I am shocked and amazed at their performance, the market seems to be like, meh. So that's what's important. But my goodness, look at this on the weekly. That's wow. Maybe this was kind of a shakeout sort of thing. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. But wow, does that look so good? That's pretty crazy. Yeah, that changes my whole opinion on NVIDIA. Maybe I have to go after NVIDIA. Let's look at Taiwan Semiconductor on a weekly chart. Let's see which one looks better. Mo Beta. Ooh. I don't know which one looks Mo Beta. I don't know. I guess they both look good. Let's see AMD on a weekly chart. Yeah, I mean, sure, it's definitely, you could find support off of here area, but it's so obviously a laggard. I just don't. Yeah, I mean, yeah, shoot, this could find support and then just rocket higher. That would be cool for semis. Let's see this on a weekly chart. Yeah, I mean, look at, this is so much consolidation in semis. It's just quite shocking. It's very shocking. I guess this is a really bright side. There's two huge bright sides for markets. Is Mag 7 look so good. The semis are maybe basing, and if it can turn up and move higher, then this market will have rocket fuel. So, okay, so anyways, let's write down NVIDIA. Although I'm in Taiwan Semiconductor and NASDAQ, and so I probably won't do anything with NVIDIA. Although, gosh, this weekly chart, that is insane. We'll see how this closes tomorrow, like I just said earlier, but okay. All right, moving on. Shake Shack continues to look great. Continues to look really good. This is good. Bottoming, turning up. This is what I've been talking about for multiple days, trading days now. Those debit so those are debit spreads. January 17 is expiration, 135 on the long call, 145 on the short call. 310. I don't exactly know where they're currently at. They're, like right at the end of but right before the close, these debit spread price dropped massively. And so I was trying to buy some more, but it was just a mispricing. I don't think Shake Shack's options market is liquid at all. I just don't think so. I really don't think so. But so anyways, this still looks good, and if this turns up, then yeah. Super low volume days, so that could have had a big effect on it. So we'll just skip past. The price action looks fine. So we'll move forward with this and go over to NASDAQ and And so those are the leveraged cues. February 21st is the expiration, $85. Strike price, $7.47. Those are currently 9. And so, yeah, look at this close. This is a little bit worrisome. I mean, it just absolutely dumped. And, you know, not where you want to see lots of selling. So, it's kind of worrisome, honestly. And again, I mean, this was such a violent down day. So, take that what you will. If you just say this was an anomaly and doesn't matter, which maybe it could be. But, wow, yeah, see what the heck? I am after hours selling. Yeah, this close here today was like not good at all. Let's look at this like 15 minute, 30 minute. Yeah, so good supporting action today, this morning. But, you know, like I said, it's sold off where you don't want to see it selling off. And after hours, wow. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm a little bit skeptical here. You know? So, we will see what happens tomorrow, but just, I am remaining skeptical. But we're still in a bull market, so, you know, and I have a lot of exposure, so take that what you will. Let's look on the weekly chart. Okay, that looks cool. All right, now, monthly. I would argue that looks actually pretty good. All right, now let's go over to Bitcoin. And another reason I'm a little bit skeptical. What a weak day for Bitcoin, where you don't want to see it selling off either. You know, I mean, moving sideways or maybe down slightly, but like this weakness today was worrying. So, you know, obviously this can still work and turn up and be just fine. But again, just like markets, this isn't the area you want to see things rolling over. So just keep that in mind. So IBIT, March 21st, 55 is expiration, $55 strike price, $7.35. Those are currently $6.70. So what a wild, huge swing from the price of these from yesterday to today. Yeah, this is not the area where you want to see things rolling over. But again, we're still in a bull market and a huge uptrend. But yeah, I mean, again, I just said it. This is not an area you want to see things rolling over. So I got to figure out how I'm going to play this one. If I'm going to get out of these, let them ride, see what's going to happen. We'll see what happens on Friday. Yeah, so there's that. And let's see this on a weekly chart. Like, yeah. Whoa. That's a strange close, huh? Weekly candle. Wow. Interesting. That's a pretty bearish looking candle. It's probably something you'll not hear anyone else say. So, moving on. Let's look at some Bitcoin related things. Yeah, see, I mean, is anyone talking about this being a bear flag? I doubt it. But yeah, I mean, if this, breaks down and below the 50-day moving average, that will be a confirmed bear flag. But like I keep saying, this is an uptrend. We're in a bull market. So yeah. All right. Enough doom and gloom there, right? Yeah, I don't know. We can look at the new one. Wolf. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Marathon. Basically, I'm just looking for these to not be in like full-on capitulation. And they're kind of close. Huh. I wonder, let's see, these, this is during this current bull market. So when did this really start failing? Wow. Okay, so we'll say somewhere around March 2021. So let's look at Bitcoin. And where is March 2021? Wow. And they never recovered. So March. Huh. Yeah. So from that one, that Bitcoin miner we're looking at, I would say they started dumping before Bitcoin did. Interesting. Very interesting. So that'll be something to watch moving forward. Huh. All right. So moving on. That's everything. And so let's go over indexes here. So Dow, yeah, I mean, you guys, we're at like an inflection point. I mean, if this does roll over and start catching steam, I mean, that's like super, super bearish, See this on a weekly chart. Ooh, but this looks so good on a weekly chart. All right. Monthly chart. It's fine. All right, Russell. Yeah, see, I mean, if this 50-day moving average and everything starts rolling over, that's why I'm really skeptical right now about things. Let's look at S&P. This looks okay, but again, same thing, same theme. You don't want this to really start rolling over. But like I keep saying, we're in a bull market, so, you treat it as such. But just remain skeptical here. Yeah, just remain skeptical. That's all I can say. Yeah, this looks really good though. All right, let's go over all the Mag 7. Apple, new highs. Google. Whatever. Tesla. Oh, closed down today. Looks good. Meta. Oh yeah, I was gonna go after Meta today, but we'll wait and see what happens tomorrow. Amazon. Yeah, see, because I mean, this day right here is abnormal. Like, that's not a normal pullback. That was not normal at all. So, that's just something to watch out for. Broadcom, huge day. Okay, so, anyways, Mag 7 looks good. Now let's go over bonds here. It's so good that these are kind of finding support. And yeah, that's all I'll say about that. Yeah, so dollar index would be so nice to see this thing rolling over. So my thoughts, I think I've said a lot of them, is we're in a bull market. All the leaders, the most heavily weighted stocks look good. I would say financial services look really good as well. Bonds are not continuing to dump here, and but remain skeptical. Okay. That's that. All right, capitulation and elation. So let's start with capitulation, which would be Bitcoin. Very weak day. We already went over all of my thoughts on this. Yeah, let's just look one more time here at. So, okay, so March. That was close to the top, March. Okay, and then let's look at Marathon. So, March. Well, Marathon went up. Marathon was okay in March. April. Oh, so Marathon kind of did track Bitcoin pretty well. Hut moved before it. Clean Spark moved before it and just never ever recovered. Yeah, so February, this thing just started dumping in February. Huh. Okay, now let's look at Riot. Where are we? 2021. So, yeah, similar story, right? Of moving early. So this peaked in February. Yeah, so this started moving early as well. Oh, interesting. So now let's look at Riot. Oh, we're already on Riot. So November. So here things really are starting to dump here. So anyways, yeah, okay. I'm just kind of thinking out loud here. I'm probably sounding more pessimistic than I am. But these are things important to do analysis and to look at. So, yeah. Obviously, I'm long Bitcoin, so. All right, that's it. Let's look at gold. Look at gold here. Whatever. Yeah, doesn't look good. Silver does not look good. Wow. That actually looks pretty bad. Let's look at corn. Sweet. Cool. All right. It's confirmed. Next, pullback, I'll be going after this. Really cool. Really, really cool. Let's look at wheat. Nope, that's a no-go. So now let's look at materials. Is this worrisome? Talk about a violent break, and way below the 200-day moving average now, Ooh. Although if I could find support here, that would be fantastic. Let's look at this on a monthly chart. Jeez. Okay. All right, and then let's look at industrials. Again, just really violent, heavy breaks through the 50-day moving average. Like, when was the last time we've even seen any of this sort of stuff? Wow. We shall see. Communications, I was going to go after this. And I still might, depending on what happens. But, yeah, we are at an inflection point. So, like I've said a bajillion times, it's important to remain skeptical. I'm getting sidetracked. Elation. Rumble. Look at this. Yesterday went from capitulation to today elation. Yeah, so, this is sort of why I don't touch this sort of thing, right? Because the risk to reward is so off. But, yeah, sweet, Rumble. Okay. And that's it. Man, I am fired up for tomorrow. Tomorrow, I believe, is going to be important. And I don't think there's really any news that's coming out. Yeah, yeah, I think tomorrow's going to be important, especially for Dow. Well, for everything, really. Yeah. Yeah, tomorrow it's going to be important. So, let's get some good sleep tonight. Ugh. Yeah, see, after hours, this doesn't look good. I wonder what I'm going to do tomorrow. What's the plan for tomorrow? The plan is to chill and potentially remain nimble. That's the plan. To chill, but also not chill. Yeah. So, all right, that's it. This kind of turned out to be more of a pessimistic video than I was really anticipating. But the more I think about things here, the more suspect everything is looking. Let's look at equal weight S&P. Gosh, just yeah. This is not normal in any way. Man, this looks like way worse than back here when VIX had the biggest day ever. And my portfolio also had the biggest day ever. The wrong direction. Although bonds saved me this. Bonds really saved me, so it wasn't actually that terrible. I was also in Shake Shack. Shake Shack was doing good then too. But yeah, let's see this on a weekly chart. Ugh. So tomorrow will be important. Oh, you know what? China. China looked pretty good to me, I thought. Oh, maybe not. Ooh, this doesn't look as good on the monthly. All right, well, that's it. Man, I'm fired up for tomorrow. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Man. Yeah, cool. That's it. So that's the plan for tomorrow, is to chill and remain pretty nimble tomorrow. So let's see. I'm trying to have more of a concrete plan, but let's see. Yeah, so this is not where you want to see things selling off. Although it's, kind of to be expected right here in resistance. This is right where there was previous support, right? This area. Right, so you lose that, then this would naturally form a resistance area, which is right where things are selling off from pretty hard. And but a good recovery today. That was really positive to see. But then selling back into the same area, that's what you don't want to see. So if this is kind of like an orderly pullback, then I'll be happy. But tomorrow will be very interesting. So that's it. All right, see you guys.